soap that I use is Dr. Bronner's Magic Soaps Peppermint Pure Castile soap. Castile or whatever, I don't know how do you spell it. How do you pronounce it properly? Pure Castile soap. And I'll include a picture on my blog. So this soap, we don't use it for anything else except for washing the Tulsi from spider mites, and it wasn't used for a long time, and now she got them again. So all we have to do now is basically spray it all over our Tulsi, and especially under the leaves, because spider mites, they tend, see, now that you have a mixture, you just spray it everywhere, so on your Tulsi, especially under the leaves. And what happens is the spider mites, they don't like it. It's soapy, and it, you know, same like you get the soap in the eyes. You don't like it, don't you? And spider mites, they get it all over their body. So imagine how they feel. Poor spider mites. But unfortunately, if we don't get rid of them, our Tulsi would die. Simple as that. She wouldn't survive. And many people, they wait too long to do this, or they don't know about it. And then I had experience of friends bringing their Tulsis to us after she would lose most of their leaves, because that's what happens is they drain the sap from the leaves, and then she sheds the leaves, and after some time she gets so sick of it that she can't you know, survive. So we are trying to avoid this, and last couple of weeks I was busy and didn't notice them, and suddenly yesterday I'm looking, what are these spots on her, because I know the telltale signs. I said, wow, I got the spider mites. So it looks like she decided it's time to have a new blog post. Our destiny was like that. I was actually thinking the only thing that I'm missing on the post is how to fight the pests. And it looks like this is one of the ways it helps me in my post. And it's simple. So this method is usable on a big. I have a big Tulsi that's like a small tree that's this size, and you can use the same method. You just need, you know, I use the whole bottle just to use, you know, to spray all over one Tulsi. And by the time you spray it, it's long enough there, and then you just spray them off. You just have to hold the branches with the big Tulsi. You have to hold the branches not to break them while you're spraying off. So what we're gonna do after I've put all of this spray all over Tulsi, so I think she's almost pretty good. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a garden hose to actually spray off the spider mites. And that will get rid of them, and she will again be healthy. See, I'm just trying to get, you see how much soap we have here in the, I'm not sure if you can see it, because I can't see the back of the camera. Do you see how much soap there was there? And all of it will be in the soil if we didn't put that plastic wrapping. And I think that should be enough. I just leave it there for a minute more. And what I noticed also, one thing is that once you have spider mites, they walk around, so they are also in the soil, but we don't want to get too much soap in the soil, because it might damage the roots, or, you know, probably Tulsi wouldn't like it too much, same like you get soap on you and you don't wash it away. So I wait for a few seconds more, and I can now go and adjust the water. Water shouldn't be, like, once you will see when I had the water on, you want to have a spray, but you don't want to have it too strong, and yet it has to be strong enough to actually splash them away. And you see this tiny, I'm not sure if you, I actually had some zoom picture, macro pictures with the dots, and you can see the difference between the healthy leaf and the leaf that they attack. They actually have, they made the white dots on it. So I think that's long enough one. So, I'm back. I just adjusted, can't move my camera around, but I adjusted. See, your soap get onto your hands and it's hard to hold the hose. You see the strength of the nozzle, and you just do water. Now you wash them away, see? And you just gently do it from the bottom up. Just flash it up, and she will not get hurt. The only thing that would happen is that the dry leaves would fly away, and this is a simple method that actually removes the spider mites away, removes them from the Tulsi physically, because the soap kind of gets into the body, and they start detaching from the leaf. And all you need a little bit of spray of water, and they are gone. And you will see, if you had your spider mites on your Tulsi, the day after she will look beautiful and green and healthy again, because they are away. But there is with spider mites, there is an after effect. Once you have them there, they leave their eggs in the Tulsi, and so this one should be alright now. And then you have to actually, I'll move the other one away so I don't get the spider mites from this one onto the other one. So they will put their eggs in, and in a couple of weeks we would probably have spider mites again. So it's not, you will have to repeat this process a few times until you get rid of all of them. But it's a natural process, doesn't affect your Tulsi. You can still offer the leaves to your deity, and you can eat them, because in this hemp soap, the castor soap, there is nothing dangerous inside. It's totally organic and natural. So you can actually take the Tulsi leaves and still, offer them or eat them or whatever you are doing with them without any stress. You see, she actually becomes softer, and you have to give her a bit of a support. See what I'm doing, I'm always folding her, and a little bit from the top too, which I didn't do with the other. Now in this process you might damage a tiny branch or two, or get few leaves off that you didn't want to get off, but it's much better than losing the whole Tulsi, which is the consequence of not doing this. So I think that should be it. Now we'll unwrap, and I'll show you another thing that I will do. Is I will wash away a top layer of the soil. See how just a few, it's not much of water gain, so I'll wash off some of the water away. Why? It's because spider mites are inside. So, and wash her again. And get her away. everything, and I will refresh the soil. I will put some fresh soil over the soil that's clean. And you kind of spray it off, but you try not to uncover the roots if you can. It's easy to do if you just spray on one spot. And that's pretty much it. So now I have to clean up this here. So I'll show you. You will see how actually. You see, everything is there that I used, and it's a simple method. So you will see that actually I have a few green leaves that came off, like this tiny branch was off, and some of the leaves that were green, but the only reason they fall off is because they were already weak. They were already weak because of the spider mites, and that's the casualties of the war with spider mites. So you see now this one needs a bit of a support. So what I will do is I will give her a tiny stick to help her hold on. And not sure how well you can see, but there is actually, you can physically see now that the spider mites are not on anymore. And what you might need to do is you might need to actually readjust some of the leaves after you will see that they're over each other because of the jet of water. So you need to maybe readjust them. But what I do is usually I let her drain a little bit for maybe half an hour, and then I adjust, or maybe an hour. Then I readjust the leaves, so even tomorrow, and then I just help her readjust the leaves so that she doesn't have to struggle to get them back in the normal position to catch the sun. Like you see these two, they just stick one for each other. See what I did? So that's what you need to do after you kind of help her get the leaves in their natural position, the ones that you disturbed with the jet of water. And that's it. Alright, so that's the whole process. So now I will just replenish a little bit of soil over here and over here, and that will also give her extra strength to fight with them, because the fresh soil will have more fresh nutrients. And I'll probably give her some seaweed fertilizer together with water, just to give her some extra strength to come back into her usual healthy state. Alright, thank you very much for looking.